know we know our opponent is on Xerox. This just doesn't look like a very good hand. Doesn't do anything. Here would lose in modern. You want to keep this? Can you explain your reasoning? What I mean, you have a Crucible smokestack, I guess. That's like a pretty strong start, and I guess a Golos engine. I can see some upside to playing this versus Xerox, but I can also see us just dying. I'm kind of in though. I'm kind of in on the draw. Does that make it less in? I feel like this is loose. I feel like we could keep this, Brady. I feel like this has some potential versus Xerox. It's super loose. It's super loose, though. I'm just like looking at the sequencing. Say nothing gets countered. We play a turn 1 Crucible and a turn 2 Smokestack. Turn 3, Goalless, get Strip Mine. I like this hand. I think I'm keeping it. I think this is pretty reasonable. We will die if opponent goes like turn 1 Dreadhorde or turn 1 Ancestral or something, but I actually think this lines up pretty decent against Xerox. No, alright. Well, Black Lotus. Face the Mind Sculptor. Oh, nothing. Alright. Hard cast Force of Negation, maybe? We just Spyglass Stack to start instead. Just Spyglass Stack and then play a Smokestack on turn 2. Would he really have not played Dak on turn 1 if he had it, though? Crucible doesn't really do anything on either of the turns, though. It does threaten a counterspell, though. I think we're probably still supposed to Spyglass, just to see their hand. I could see Crucible here, but... Alright, we ate Force of Will and Merchant Scroll, so that's really good for us. We didn't get Ancestral, so... What's this? Dak Vaden? Shirkan is a powerful opponent. They know how... They know their way around blue spells. Oh god, they pitched double Pyroblast. Time Walk. Quite bad. Quite bad for the home team. I tried. At least I didn't get my Crucible stolen. You had a great hand. I mean, we can't currently do that. We would need a land, but... Slamming Golos would probably be our best line, I agree. I actually think this is a pretty reasonable hand, Breva. I think opponent just had a better one. I think it lines up really good against Xerox. Alright, Slam Golos it is. Sick. What are we going to get? Strip Mine? Caracas? We already have Caracas. They don't know it. Factory. I like that. Attack this Dak fade in. We have a Caracas to bounce our Golos. Nice. I'm in on that. This is really good for us. That was a sick draw. Opponent doesn't get to loot for a turn. It's really nice. Unfortunately, we can't replay the Golos this turn because we are definitely going to want to attack with Factory. Just use the thing. There you go. Aha! So, now our line is... bounce, play Smokestack, attack with Factory at Dak. Or we could just replay our Golos. Bounce, replay Golos. Do you like the attack line or the replay line? I think they're both. I think they both have merit. Are you gonna get a second Factory too? I think that's what I would do. Okay. I hope they swords their own Pilgrim here. Then we just play another one. Damn. Do we need another Factory? We probably want another Factory, even if we don't need one. A Wasteland's not really getting us anywhere anyways. So eventually we will want to strip mine for our Crucible. But this will at least let us guarantee to kill Dak through a removal spell. So I think we probably just want a Factory. So yeah, I really do think this hand lines up pretty decent against Xerox. They did pitch a Swords the last time they Dacked, huh? So what is this? This is just going to be Dig Through Time or Treasure Cruise or... Gosh, that's bad. That's definitely not good for us. But, oh, Ancestral. Okay, reasonable, reasonable. Yeah, Xerox is fun. It's a good time. Everyone had a great time. Makes our strip mine better, right? Right? Because there's less lands in play now, so... Right? Probably. Draw a Trinisphere, alright. That's how the pros do it. I mean, Chalice isn't going to do that much. They're just going to draw their one Shattering Spree and murder us. I guess that would also murder our 3-ball. They already have. It's true, they have 9 cards in their hand. Pitched land, but not the 2 lands that they already had. Preordain. Bottom. Decent sign. I think we get to kill this Dak. It's possible. We might be able to kill the Dak. The Time Walk's still in the yard, so... Alright. Oh no. There's the Shattering Spree. Alright, well... We weren't able to kill the Dak, and now the Dreadhorde Arcanist is going to flashback Ancestral Recall. I guess if we just attack with 1 factor, and doesn't do it either, because they just won't block. We don't have a 3rd factory. I guess we don't have any Walking Ballistas in the main. Let's see. I can hit the Dak for 2. I can just play a Golos. That just gets shattered, but we have a Caracas, which won't probably do it, because I'll probably also have a Swords. It's probably just best to play Golos. Get a Strip Mine. Play... Don't want to play any artifacts, so maybe just like Golos, Strip Mine, Tabernacle. Pass. Or Workshop, Golos, Strip Mine, leave back 3 blockers and a Caracas. I don't think attacking this Dak is good. We know they have 1 land left in hand. What good does Tabernacling do? We have double blockers. It's better than if we Tabernacle? Probably. I'm gonna go get that Strip Mine. Alright, so this leaves us with the ability to try to blank 1 removal spell on Golos and have 2 3/3 blockers for Dreadhorde Arcanist. That can't be hit by Shattering Sprees, so... I guess that's fine. Gotta make plays. Gotta make plays. Sounds bad for me. Sounds bad. Be pretty surprised if we win this game. Ooh, just me, myself, and I. Mountain Lavinia. Yeah, the deck has been annoying, but we got to do cool plays where our opponent took a turn stealing our Golos and we bounced it back. That was pretty fun. You can't discount the level of fun we're having. We had some amount of fun. So clearly, reasonable deck. Reasonable deck? Another land? Okay, alright. Okay, what do we got? Mentor? Is it a mentor? Is it a mentor? Is it a mentor? It's a Narset. See, look, you got your wish. There's a Narset and a Dak. Pearl. Sure. Why not? Is there an attack? There's no attack! Alright. Well, we're definitely not bouncing our Golos, so we can kill a Dak Faden. Because the opponent will just block one of the factories or zero of the factories, and we get to kill the Dak Faden. Is that good? I think that's good. We get to double strip mine this turn too, right? Or we can replay Golos. Man, we got some options. We do want to kill the Dak though, right? That's the main goal. Oh my god, that's a 3-ball. Holy shit. We have so many choices. Alright, let's just kill this Dak Faden, right? I don't think there's any reason to wait. We're just killing the Dak Faden. Rebo wants to wait. I don't think we need to wait. Don't think there are any spells they can cast right now that would matter. Alright, now we got mad choices. I think what we want to do is strip mine, Crucible, see if we get the Force of Will. Second Crucible, strip mine? Yeah. Yeah. I guess we don't have to strip mine first. We just lead on Crucible. I agree. That resolved. I just want to hit a bunch of red sources, right? And then 3-ball? Well, no. Well, 3-ball stops the sphere, right? The spree, right? So as long as 3-ball resolves, we're in good shape. I guess we can stop this white source for just Mentor. I guess we don't really have a choice. We're like jamming this 3-ball. They still get to spree? Don't they have to cast it for 3? I guess they have a third land. We should just hit as many red sources as we can, right? What if we... Alright, I'm just gonna hit these lands. We're still playing Trinisphere, right? Yeah, we're still playing Trinisphere. We know they have a Pearl in hand, so... If they don't have an extra land in their hand, we're in a good spot. If they have an extra land, all they get to do this turn is kill a Trinisphere. Because they have to pay 3 to cast their spell. So, we might win this game. Holy shit. Opponent found Swords to Plowshares, and they have their land. So, I assume they just attack, flashback, spree, and kill Trinisphere. That's the only thing that makes sense in my mind. Yeah. Wait, how did they pay a replicate cost? They can pay a replicate cost because it totals up to 3? That's kind of nuts. So they hit our Crucible as well? Huh. That's pretty broken. Okay. I don't attack Narset. What do you want me to just block? You want me to attack him? We know they have Swords to Plowshares and Pearl. They can play this Pearl and have swords up. I guess I'm gonna have to leave everything up in order to block again. I don't really want to be replaying this Golos because I need to replaying the Crucible, so this just happens. I feel like I'm just leaving the Golos back, right? Trying to make sure they can't attack with this Arcanist. I'm just gonna play this Smokestack out. They shouldn't have any more Sprees in their main deck. Unless Shere Khan changed the list up. I don't think attacking here makes any sense. Now I have to start stacking smokestacks correctly. Put the soot on the soot stacking first, and then the other one afterwards. So if he attacks here, gets to cast Ancestral most likely, then they have to have a bunch of swords for this to live. They already have one sword. So okay. Snap Time Walk. Shit. Just lose a factory. That's bad. Oh, we lose our Crucible. That's worse. That's actually worse. Shit. All right, we're not putting up our smokestack then, right? There's definitely no way we're putting up our smokestack. Don't think we can afford to be dropping permanents here. I think we can do it once, and then we can always sack our smokestack if it's a problem. We know they have a Swords to Plowshares, so we just double attack onto the stack and one attack onto them. This could be wrong. I'm going to put one on here. We can always sack our Tabernacle too or something. Cloister. I guess I have to watch my health total, right? I could get lightning bolted out of this game. Dak. Jeskai. I have to be careful though. I'm using my ancient tomb for these things, and we know they have a Swords to Plowshares in hand. I am gonna play this Cloister though. And I think I'm gonna play this Tabernacle as well. If I have to, I can just pay for the Tabernacle with Emerald and then sack or something. Oh, does it? Should I mean, should I have not played it? I mean, we can sack it, I guess. Alright. Just another permanent, right? Actually, pretty glad I put up the smokestack. Okay, we don't know any more cards in our opponent's hand anymore. They do get to replay a new land from their yard every turn. I think I might just tick up the smokestack to 2. Just try to get some of these things away. Do we have to attack? I'm gonna pay with the Emerald for my Golos. I want to take this up to 2. This on the stack. Put this on the stack. Do you want to pay for my Golos? I do want to just sack. Just sack this Cloister. Through a sphere. I want to put a soot counter on this. Feels like insane to be putting extra counters on something while they have a Crucible in play, but I think we're just stretching their mana just enough. So I think I'm going to put 2. We might sack it next turn. I agree. I actually am probably replaying. No, no, definitely not that. I don't. I could replay Golos here. No, it's just Sphere. I mean, opponent's not that much farther ahead on clock than we are, and in a typical game, we'll probably use less clock, so I'm not too worried about clock, actually. I guess our deck doesn't really kill very fast, so maybe that's a problem. I'll try to play a little bit faster then. So opponent has to pay 1 for the Dread Horde, has to sacrifice 2 permanents. We should start thinking about what we're going to sacrifice. We could always sacrifice, like, Emerald Tabernacle next turn. And, like, go 1 more time. Kind of want to go 1 more time. I don't know. Maybe that's greedy. It's a little tough against this Crucible of Worlds that was stolen from us. I'm definitely going to try to block this thing. I guess they're going to make me bring back my Golos. Are they going to pay the 1? Alright, do they have 2 swords? No. I'm gonna try to make this block. Obviously, if they have a lightning bolt, that's a problem. They have a lightning bolt? Okay. Okay. Do I sack my smokestack, or do I sack Emerald Tabernacle? I think I'm gonna sack... It might be time to sack my smokestack. I just can't get through this Crucible, can I? I could sack Ancient Tomb, Emerald, Tabernacle Emerald, Tabernacle Smokestack. I'm gonna leave it 1 more turn. I don't think I can go to 3 though. Can I even play that? You can get a Buried Ruin to bring back a Crucible. I don't know if that's good enough. Is it better than all these other things? Probably. Do I want to play this and risk taking 3 damage? Oh, I have to take 2 damage to play it? No, I don't. Shit, though. If I have to sack 2 things here. So if I sack my Ancient Tomb, I can't actually activate my Buried Ruin. So maybe that's garbage. Alright, well, we got rid of the Dread Horde, so that's always good. Gotta play faster. I have to sack the Smokestack, so I guess I'm gonna sack Smokestack and... Man, I don't know. Jesus Christ, sure. Smokestack and... use the tomb and then sack the tomb? Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, I think we're just gonna die to lightning bolts, but... I could get a Trinisphere back as well. That's probably... Well, this gets me back factories. If I cast this for 3... Okay, can't. I'm just gonna die to double bolt, I think, but... Alright, opponent, force this. don't think I can let this Golos ever die, so I don't think that I can play any of these other cards here. This is still game one. It's been a long one. I'll probably clock myself out, but tried my best. Okay. It's a Monastery Mentor. It's certainly a problem. This is just not going to get the job done here. I guess I probably should have replayed, maybe. I don't know. All I have to do is play a bunch of... No. I think I'm dead here. The second Dax stealing Crucible was just such a backbeater. Oh, it's so brutal. There's a bunch of lightning bolts in my opponent's deck. I don't think I can win this game anymore. I don't know how we're gonna get through though. I just go all the way to 0. It's possible. Maybe if we had just gone all the way through. It's possible. It's definitely possible. I fucked that up by not keeping going on stacks. Well, like maybe go to 3 or something. I don't know. I don't have enough experience in a situation like that to know how it's supposed to play out. Okay. Maybe I was supposed to go down to just nothing. I just felt like he would be able... I guess they might not have been able to rebuild. Alright. So we're boarding in Walking Ballista, Spyglass, Dismember, and we're taking out Tabernacle, Ensnaring Bridge, Smokestack, Heart, and Null Rod. I have to play a lot faster this time. Maybe I was supposed to just stack the whole board away. On the play, keep. I should have played the Workshop so I could play Revoker or Wasteland. I'm playing really fast and I'm F6ing, so there's definitely some downsides to that. I wonder if they'll get Volcanic here. They might. Guess like best outcome. They just bolt it, I guess. I could name Dak Vaden on this, but I guess next turn we could just play. Ooh. Well, now we can just Wasteland. I guess you can get dazed if we do it that way, but... Opponent has a lot of cards in hand. It's gonna be like a DAC on my Karn. I'll have to dismember it. Can I afford to attack this? Can I pass? Nah, I probably can't pass on the deck fade-in. I might have been able to not attack the deck fade-in, but it seemed pretty risky. My voice? I can get it all high-pitched if you want. That's unfortunate. Playing this game as fast as I possibly can. So opponent could preordain, but if they don't have a removal spell, then I can just stand up factory and block. Ballista, ballista, ballista. That's fine, sure. I could get in for 2 here, lose a guy. Doesn't really do anything for me. Has Treasure Cruise, reasonable. Well, there's a rush. There's certainly a rush. That's not the reason there's a rush, but there certainly is a rush. So opponent could kill my lodestone. They're going to. They have to pay an extra mana to do so. We will get to kill the Arcanist and attack back for 4, hopefully. That was a quick win. That was a, what, 3-minute win? Should have to do it again. Okay. 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Go to game 3. Is there anything we can board in to make a game go faster? No, our deck does not win real quick. No, I played League for like 8 or 9 years. No Dota. No Dota. Just like take out this ensnaring bridge, seeing as we're never going to win a game with an ensnaring bridge in play, and bring this Karn in because he can make things into creatures. I feel like you could almost just like play cages in this matchup. There's too many triggers. Whatever. F6, 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 F6. I shouldn't have played in this order. This order sucks. Don't do this at home. The order I played in was bad. Oh. I'm actually gonna play the sphere. See if I can take the Force of Will with the sphere and then slam the 3-ball next turn. Alright, well, that didn't work. Really was hoping for a land there. Hit another 1-mana spell off the top. Hit an Ancestral off the top. Reasonable. Ugh, it's so brutal. Destroyed the sphere. That means they can force again. You just play the 3-ball, or just play a Chalice on 1. We're just dead, I think, because opponent drew Ancestral off the top. That just resolves. Well, that means we're just getting Shattering Spreed. So, yeah. Unfortunately, opponent drew Ancestral off the top, and we died. If I had played the 3-ball, they would have forced it. Yeah, that's pretty sad. Can't ever win from here. This is just gonna get fucking Dak faded. This doesn't work. Nothing I do matters. Fuck me. So if I sequenced it and I just led on Trinisphere, and then if that got countered forced, would that have helped? Was I able to beat opponent's hand? I don't think it would have mattered. Super tilting. Yeah, you don't need to force that, you just steal it with Dak. I don't know. Yeah, I won game 1. No, I didn't. Didn't win game 1. Game 1 lasted like 40 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I could beat an opponent's hand. Opponent's hand wasn't very good, and then they drew Ancestral. So. I could have sequenced Trinisphere first. The only thing I couldn't do. Why didn't I sequence Sphere Trinisphere? What the hell was I thinking? That wouldn't have done anything. They would have still forced it because they had a Mox Opal, right? Or they had a Mox out. That doesn't do anything. That's why I didn't do it. I guess what I should have done is just played Trinisphere to take a Force of Will. And then Spyglass. Or just... Yeah. So if I... If I had gone Trinisphere Spyglass... Did they have 2 blue spells, or did they only have Dakfreeden? If I had led Trinisphere... So yeah, if I had led Trinisphere, they might have forced it with Preordain, and then I would have been able to Spyglass Dakfreeden. So I probably just punted the game by sequencing wrong. I'm just supposed to lead Trinisphere there. I'm supposed to go Lotus, Trinisphere, see what opponent does. I think I punted that game. I mean, I might still just lose to the Ancestral, but they wouldn't have been able to preordain into the Ancestral as early, right? So I think I punted that game. Still wouldn't be able to play the Karn for a while. Oh, I just made this smaller, huh?